I literally just spent 20 minutes putting my hair in a ponytail and I came out with this. Like, what is that? I give up though. I'm done. So I guess this is what you would call my comeback to the tube. I have been gone for quite a while, about a month now. As most of you know, if you follow me on Instagram, I got a breast augmentation, so that's why I've been out of the gym. It's not why I've been gone from YouTube, I just haven't been vlogging, simple as that. Like, there really isn't much to it. Clearly I'm sick, but I just wanted to vlog today because, well, one, I'm going to the gym right now. I'm gonna do my first cardio session since probably like a month ago, so I wanted to vlog this because it's really important to me. It's I'm coming back a bit sooner than I was supposed to, but like, just look at me, like I'm literally so tiny. Like, I have lost quite a bit of muscle and I'm just looking softer and softer, even though my weight is going down, so I'm not okay with that. I know cardio isn't really gonna help with it, but just to kind of get a feel and, like, you know, get back into it. So that's what's happening today. I will also share with you guys my experience with breast augmentation. I don't know that much. There's a lot of girls, like there's LB Fit Body and there's Gabrielle Fitness. They both have really good informational videos about breast augmentation, like what to expect. Like, I'm just gonna share with you my experience, and there really isn't a lot of like high-tech stuff, I don't know what you would call it, but there's not a lot of like really like crucial information that I know, and not many tips that I can share with you guys, but I can do my best and, you know, tell you guys what I experienced and things that I think that might be helpful. But yeah, so that's kind of what's gonna happen today. I am super excited to be back with you guys. I missed you guys. I missed talking to my phone like a crazy lady, but feeling like there's someone on the other side, you know, wanting to hear these stories. So I'm happy to be back, and I hope you guys are happy to see me, because if you're not, then that sucks. I'm really about to have my first alpha mean in like 5 weeks, and I am so flippin' excited. That's why the part that I've missed the most about not training is my supplements. All my PS supplements. Okay, so I'm about to document my friggin' post-cardio feels. I am so happy right now. I never thought a friggin' Stairmaster could make me so happy, but holy shit, it felt so good to be back there, and damn, I'm just glad to be back, even though it's just cardio. But oh, and one thing, if you guys haven't checked it out, new Muscle Rich line dropped about a week ago. No, seriously. Oh, check it out if you haven't yet. New leggings, new crop tops, new everything, even a new logo. How fresh is that? So clean. Alright, so while I wait for my vehicle to warm up, because it's like minus 50 here. Not that bad, but it's pretty bad. I'm gonna talk to you guys. I haven't really kind of shown you guys what's going on today, because that's not the point of this video. It's not a day in the life video like the type that I usually do. It's more of just kind of like an update to tell you guys what's going on in my life, since I haven't talked to y'all in forever. So first of all, you guys know that I had breast augmentation, like I mentioned earlier, so that's kept me out of the gym for about 4 weeks now. I just did my first cardio session in 4 weeks today. I went to Colombia. I had to, like, even before my surgery, I had to skip the gym. Like, I think it was like I literally went to the gym like maybe like 2 or 3 times in like a week, which is completely rare for me. I'm usually like the type that's in there 7 times a week. And if I'm feeling tired, then maybe I'll do 6, but most of the time it's 7. So, just due to like holidays and the schedule in Colombia is so off. Like, I was traveling for like 2 days to get there, and then I got there and it was Sunday, so the gyms were closed, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, fast forward to my surgery. And yeah, so today was my first cardio session. I'm still out of the gym for about another, or I guess out of lifting for another 4 weeks, my surgeon said. I know the longer I take off, the better though, so we'll see how I'm feeling come 4 weeks. I'm not going to push it. I don't want any difficulties with my breast augmentation. I don't want to have to go through the process again. So I'm going to try and be as careful as possible. It was an expensive surgery. The time out of the gym is also like a long time. So why would I risk getting hurt just to have to do it all over again? I'd rather not do that. So yeah, I've basically just been focusing on my company, been focusing on my clients. I'm still tracking my macros. While I was in Colombia, I'm gonna say like 90%, 95%. I had, I think, like a cheat meal before I came, because I was like, you know what, it's stuff that I'm not gonna see for a while because they only have it in Colombia, and I really don't feel like estimating macros, so I'm just gonna have a cheat meal. And then I got back home, decided to have like a random last minute trip with my best friend, so we did that, and then I kind of went off my macros for like 2 or 3 days, and now I'm back 100%. If you follow me on Instagram, you'd know that I am now part of the ATP Alpha Training Protocols team. So that's my coach for the 2016 competition season. I'm super excited to learn from them because they have so much different information that I probably don't know, especially when it comes to training. Their training protocol is a lot different from what I'm used to, so I'm super excited about that, even though I can't do it for a while. But when the time comes, I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I have a few shows in mind for this season, but as of right now, it's still all up in the air just because of my surgery. I don't know when I'll be able to get back in the gym, so it's just hard for me to make a decision right now on what show I want to do without even knowing if I'll be able to be ready in time, you know? So that's why I'm trying to keep my diet in check. My weight has been fluctuating from 118 to 122, so that's super light for me. It's about as light as I was on stage last time, even though I look nothing like that anymore just because I've lost some muscle. I definitely feel like my delts that I took 3 years to build are pretty much gone. I know once like I get lifting again, it'll all come back, but as of right now, it really sucks seeing my physique like that, but you know, it's for a good cause, I guess. I'm really happy with the way that my breast augmentation turned out. I didn't expect to be as happy with a set of boobs, but they're making me pretty happy, and I'm really happy with how they look, and just the doctor was amazing. To be honest, I was really nervous going into the consultation, which was a day before the actual surgery. So I found a few doctors in a really good city. Well, it's supposed to be one of the best cities in Colombia for surgeries. So I found a few doctors there. Everyone had something negative to say about each doctor, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick one, and whatever happens, happens, because it seems to be like a lottery ticket. Like, some girls just have a really bad experience, some girls just have a really good experience, so it all comes down to how bad you want it and what you're willing to risk for it, I guess. So I picked the one doctor, went to my consultation, had my blood exams done that same exact day. Then the next day I met with the anesthesiology, if that's how you say it, had the rest of the exams done, and then literally within like 2 hours I was in that bed getting put under. So they put me under. I didn't feel dizzy or anything. We were talking, and the next thing I know, I just woke up and I had boobs. So I didn't feel any pain at all. All I wanted was food. I woke up because we can't eat before the anesthesia, so I'm saying that so wrong, I'm sorry, but I woke up, and then the nurse was like, how do you feel? And I was like, I'm hungry, like, give me food. Then I asked her how long I had to be there for, and she said a couple hours, but if I felt good to go, then I could go sooner than that. So I waited about 30 minutes, an hour. My mom brought me some Gatorade, and then I basically got they basically let me go, so I got to go back to the apartment and then get comfortable here because it's gonna be a while. But I got to go back to the apartment, and then I basically ate chicken salad. They told me not to do that, but I was so hungry that I was like, I don't even care. But they tell you not to do that just because like the anesthesia will make you nauseous and you just won't feel good. It's not smart. So they say just have liquids, no solids, but I didn't follow that. I basically went right into my solids, and I felt fine. I think even the pain wasn't that bad. Like, I was walking fine. I just kind of had like my arms closer to my body just because you feel kind of like tight. You feel like everything's just like stuck together. I mean, they just cut under the muscle because I did go under the muscle. So yeah, so the pain didn't really start for me until the next day, and even then it was just more of like in the morning and at night. The first few nights you're supposed to sleep in a 45-degree angle, I think it was, and the getting up part was like the worst for me. You just feel so much heaviness on your chest, and it just feels so awkward, and it's like a burning sensation almost. And then sometimes I would get like tightness, and then you'd feel them kind of like, you kind of feel like your boobs, I don't know, they've come to life. And I would just feel kind of like muscle spasms. So yeah, that was kind of like the worst. I mean, the first few days, they definitely say it's the worst. Even now to this day, I still feel some soreness, especially like when I'm driving or when I'm carrying something that's a little too heavy, which I kind of have been, but you're not supposed to. Like, you're supposed to be out of the gym for a reason, because you're not supposed to be picking up heavy things or pushing stuff. But like, I don't have anyone to help me with groceries and stuff, so I have to do it, but I just try to be as careful as possible. I went with 430cc. The original size was supposed to be 450, but I guess once it came down to the surgery, they didn't have 450, so they ended up going with 430, which I'm fine with. I'm super happy with like how they have a natural look. They still look fake because they're so perfect looking. Like, they're just like perky on your chest. Like, no boobs look like that unless you're friggin', I don't know what you are, but yeah, so they look fake because of that, but they don't look fake because they're like all up like on my chest, you know. I don't know how to explain it, but the surgeon did exactly what I asked for, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. Like, I definitely highly recommend getting it done if you've been thinking about it. It's something that I've been on and off about for about 3 years now, basically since I lost a bunch of weight at the beginning of my fitness journey, and it's just something that kind of completed my physique. Like, I didn't think it was going to make such a big difference, but it did, and I am so happy that I went through with it, and I'm just hoping that, you know, everything with my recovery goes as planned. I have no complications, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, so trying to think of what else. During my recovery, I guess even now, the biggest thing was sticking to my macros and just making sure that I was trying to get as much walking. Even though the first few days were hard for that, I felt super exhausted. I just wanted to like sleep all the time, because, you know, your body's trying to heal and there's just so much going on. So I would just definitely recommend making sure you're sticking to your diet and your macros if you don't want to gain unwanted weight. If you don't care, then whatever, do your thing. But I definitely care, just because I know I want to compete sooner than later, and I don't want the process to be super long because I gain all this fat, right? Especially when I can't work out. So I just made sure that I stuck to my macros 100%. Even now, I'm still doing that, even though my cardio has been back, or added back in. And yeah, that's basically my experience. If you have any questions, anything that I didn't go over in the video, I'm sure there's a lot of things that I missed. I should have probably like wrote a little note for myself and kind of wrote stuff down that I wanted to go over, but I didn't do that. So if you have any questions for me, please leave them down below. I'll make sure to answer, and I will make sure to make more videos as well, because I've been so MIA for so long, and I totally miss you guys. And yeah, that's about it for now. Love you guys, and I'm so happy to be back. Mwah.